Prince Louis is facing a very difficult decision. And no, it's not about royal duties or school. It's about football. With his big brother Prince George already cheering for Aston Villa, fans are wondering, will Louis follow in his footsteps or break royal tradition? The answer might surprise you. Prince George is faced with a very difficult decision that his older brother Prince George has already made. The Prince of Wales recently revealed that Prince Louis will have to make a very difficult decision when it comes to football, which raised questions about whether the young royal will copy his older brother, Prince George. Prince William, an avid football fan and patron of the Football Association, joined a practice session on Wednesday run by Street Soccer Scotland. The Scottish football charity is being backed by his Royal Foundation, which will fund a range of initiatives at the charity's branch in Leith, near Edinburgh. While at Leith Community Centre, the royal, a passionate Aston Villa fan, spoke about his children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis's favourite football teams. He said of 7-year-old Louise, "My youngest supports 5 different teams now." William is a big Villa fan and has regularly been spotted attending the club's matches, even joined by his eldest child, Prince George, who is also a Villa fan. Back in 2015, William spoke about his allegiance to the Birmingham-based team, telling BBC's Gary Lineker, "A long time ago at school, I got into football big time. All my friends were Chelsea or Manchester United fans, and I didn't really want to follow a run-of-the-mill team. I wanted to have a team that was more mid-table, that could give me more emotional rollercoaster moments." Aston Villa has always had a great history. Earlier this year, William revealed that he hopes Charlotte and Louise won't end up supporting Villa, so there is more diversity in the family. During a trip to Birmingham in January after he was named patron of the College of Paramedics, William enjoyed a pint with fellow Aston Villa fans when the footy fanatics met up before a midweek match. The heir to the throne asked his club to arrange the gathering with some die-hard supporters, and the group caught up in a Wetherspoons pub in the centre of Birmingham. Steve Jones, 56, met the royal at the pub and revealed his Prince William's wish that, despite being a big Aston Villa fan, he doesn't want all 3 of his children to be. Mr. Jones said, "He was fantastic. I was quite amazed about how engaged he was with the club, his interest. He's not a fair-weather fan. He really loves the club with a passion." The 56-year-old added, "It was 95% chat about Villa, as that's our shared interest, but a bit about his family. Young George is a Villa fan, but he didn't want all 3 of his children to be Villa fans." In the world of royalty, decisions often carry weight far beyond the personal. And for 7-year-old Prince Louis, the youngest son of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, an unexpected yet uniquely modern challenge has emerged. One that has little to do with statecraft and everything to do with football loyalty. While some might think it trivial, in the royal household, even football allegiances have become a point of public intrigue. Prince Louis now stands at a crossroads, having to choose a favourite football team. A decision made even more complex by the passionate sporting culture within his own family. As the youngest child in the Wales household, Louis has watched both his father and his elder brother, Prince George, proudly pledge their loyalty to Aston Villa. Now, fans and royal watchers are eager to know, will Louis follow suit, or will he chart his own course? To understand the stakes, one must first understand the royal family's football lineage, especially Prince William's deep-seated devotion to Aston Villa. A loyal fan since his school days, William famously chose Villa not because they were the most successful club, but precisely because they weren't. Back in 2015, during a revealing interview with BBC's Gary Lineker, the Prince of Wales explained his unique allegiance. "A long time ago at school, I got into football big time. All my friends were Chelsea or Manchester United fans, and I didn't really want to follow a run-of-the-mill team. I wanted to have a team that was more mid-table, that could give me more emotional rollercoaster moments. Aston Villa has always had a great history. That emotional connection has never wavered. Over the years, William has been a familiar face at Villa Park, often attending matches alongside his son, Prince George. The bond between father and son has only strengthened through their shared love for the club. George, now 10, has been seen sporting the team's colours and celebrating Villa's victories from the stands, much to the delight of fans and the press alike. But it's Prince Louis who now finds himself at a critical junction. During a recent appearance at a Street Soccer Scotland practice session, Prince William offered a candid update about his children's current football preferences. "My youngest supports 5 different teams now," William said, laughing. The casual remark, made during his visit to Leith Community Centre in Edinburgh, sparked a flurry of media attention and speculation. Royal watchers were quick to note the contrast between Louis's indecisiveness and George's clear loyalty. At just 7 years old, Louis may be years away from fully understanding the implications of his decision, but already the pressure is on. After all, in a household where football is a family affair, allegiance is not just about supporting a team. It's a rite of passage, a signal of identity, and in this case, perhaps even an act of rebellion or individualism. Intriguingly, Prince William has openly expressed that he doesn't want all 3 of his children to become Aston Villa fans. During a January trip to Birmingham, the future king joined a group of Villa supporters for a pint ahead of a midweek match. Among them was Steve Jones, a 56-year-old diehard fan, who spoke about his interaction with the royal. "He was fantastic. I was quite amazed about how engaged he was with the club, his interest. He's not a fair-weather fan. He really loves the club with a passion," Jones recounted. Young George is a Villa fan, but he didn't want all 3 of his children to be Villa fans. It was a revelation that surprised many. In a world where loyalty is often prized, especially in sports, Prince William's openness to diversity in his children's fandoms seems refreshingly modern. Perhaps he hopes to foster independent thinking in his children, or maybe he simply understands the joy of a good football rivalry within the family. Either way, his comments have cast a new spotlight on Louis's upcoming choice. The question is no longer just which team he'll pick, but what that decision will say about him as an individual. At present, Louis's heart appears to be torn across multiple clubs. While the exact identities of his 5 teams remain unknown, it's not uncommon for young children to experiment with different allegiances before settling down. After all, football fandom can be influenced by everything from favorite players and kits to neighborhood loyalty or even playground peer pressure. Still, for a royal child whose every move is scrutinized, the indecision is amplified. Fans speculate on social media daily, creating polls and memes trying to predict Louis's final choice. Some suggest he may follow Charlotte's lead, though her own football preferences remain a well-guarded secret. Others think he might opt for a top-performing club like Manchester City or Liverpool, drawing a stark contrast to his father and brother's more underdog-leaning tastes. Of course, the role of Prince George in all of this cannot be understated. As the eldest sibling and future king, George is already a role model not just for Louis, but for royal watchers around the world. His early embrace of Aston Villa has set a precedent, and it's natural to wonder if Louis will feel compelled to emulate him. Sibling dynamics are complex in any family, but within the royal household, they come with added expectations. If Louis does choose Villa, it might be seen as a sign of familial unity and admiration for his brother. But choosing a different path could be a subtle yet significant statement of independence, something every younger sibling, royal or not, eventually seeks. What makes Louis' decision so unique is that it's unfolding in public. Most children get to make these choices in private, without headlines analyzing their every word or choice of jersey. But for the youngest son of the Prince and Princess of Wales, there is no such luxury. Still, the royal family has long been skilled at walking the tightrope between public interest and personal privacy. By sharing light-hearted tidbits like Louis's indecisiveness, Prince William keeps the public engaged while allowing his children the room to grow and develop at their own pace. It's a balancing act that has worked well so far, Catherine, for instance, has often spoken about the importance of letting her children explore their interests organically, whether it's ballet, rugby, or football. As Louis continues to explore his interests, fans will no doubt keep watching closely. Will he settle on a team by the time he turns 8? Will he defy expectations and choose a rival club, sparking playful sibling banter for years to come? Or will he, in true royal fashion, surprise everyone with an unexpected pick, perhaps even a Scottish team after his father's visit to Leith? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear. In the Windsor household, even the choice of a football team has the power to captivate a nation. Ultimately, Prince Louis's very difficult decision is about more than football. It's about family, individuality, and the freedom to choose, even in the spotlight. It's a gentle reminder that behind the titles and the pageantry, the royals are a family like any other, filled with their own dynamics, rivalries, and playful debates. So, will Prince Louis pick loyalty or legacy? Let us know in the comments. What team do you think he'll choose? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a royal update.